Introduction. Social media has become an integral part of modern life. Billions of users worldwide generate vast amounts of data. This presentation will explore the importance of metadata analysis in social media. Here's a simple explanation. Think of metadata like the labels on files on your computer. Just as you can see who created, edited, and modified a file, metadata helps us understand who shared, liked, commented, and interacted with content on social media. For example, imagine a photo of a cat that got shared 1,000 times on Facebook. Metadata analysis would help researchers or marketers understand who shared the photo, users A, B, C, etc. Where did the photo get most interactions, country-wise, age-wise, etc. What time of day was it most popular? This information is super valuable for understanding online behavior and making informed decisions. What is metadata? Metadata refers to data that provides context about other data. Includes information such as user IDs, post timestamps, and engagement metrics. Essential for understanding social media dynamics and trends. Here's a simple explanation with a real-world example. What is metadata? Metadata provides context about other data, making it easier to understand and analyze. Think of metadata like a library catalog card. Just as a catalog card contains information about a book, title, author, publication date, metadata gives context to digital data, user IDs, post timestamps, engagement metrics. In social media, metadata helps us understand user behavior, trends, and dynamics. It's essential for analyzing online activity and making informed decisions. Example, when you like or comment on a Facebook post, the timestamp of your action becomes metadata that helps the platform understand engagement patterns and show relevant content to users with similar interests. Types of social media data. Structured data, e.g. user profiles, post metadata. Unstructured data, e.g. text, images, videos. Semi-structured data, e.g. comments, hashtags. Here's a simple explanation. Structured data. This type of social media data is organized in a way that can be easily understood by computers. Examples include user profiles with name, age, location. Post metadata like date, time, and likes. Think of it like a phone book, all the information is neatly arranged and easy to find. Unstructured data. This type of social media data is in a format that's hard for computers to understand. Examples include text posts without any specific structure. Images and videos that need to be analyzed separately. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, the information is scattered and needs to be processed manually. Semi-structured data. This type of social media data has some organization, but it still requires human interpretation. Examples include comments on a post with names and timestamps. Hashtags that need to be categorized. It's like having a messy folder, the information is partially organized, but you still need to make sense of it yourself. Benefits of metadata analysis. Enhanced audience insights and targeting. Improved content strategy and engagement optimization. Increased social media ROI through data-driven decision-making. Here's a simple explanation for each benefit. 1. Enhanced audience insights and targeting. Think of metadata analysis as having a superpower to understand your customers' behavior, preferences, and interests. By analyzing metadata, you can create targeted content and ads that speak directly to what they care about, increasing engagement and conversion rates. 2. Improved content strategy and engagement optimization. Imagine having a crystal ball that shows you which content is working and which isn't. Metadata analysis provides this insight, allowing you to refine your content strategy, focus on high-performing formats, and optimize engagement across all channels. 3. Increased social media ROI through data-driven decision-making. Suppose you're running multiple social media campaigns with varying budgets and objectives. By leveraging metadata analysis, you can pinpoint which campaigns are yielding the best returns and make informed decisions to allocate resources more effectively, maximizing your overall social media ROI. Social media platforms and their data. Facebook, 2.7 billion monthly active users, 2022. Instagram, 1.2 billion active users, 2022. Twitter, 440 million monthly active users, 2022. Here's a simple explanation. Did you know that almost 3 billion people use social media every month? That's a lot of people. To put it into perspective, imagine your entire city, or even a small country, using social media daily. Let's break down the numbers. Facebook has around 2.7 billion active users each month. Instagram is used by over 1.2 billion people every month. Twitter reaches about 440 million people monthly. That's a huge audience. It's like having a massive town hall meeting where almost everyone in the world shows up to share their thoughts and connect with others. Key metadata indicators for social media analysis. Engagement metrics, e.g. likes, comments, shares. Reach and impressions. Follower growth and demographics. Here's a simple explanation. Imagine you are hosting a party and want to know how it went. The key metadata indicators are like the metrics that help you understand what happened at the party. Engagement metrics, this is like counting how many people danced, cheered, or said hello. In social media terms, it's about likes, comments, and shares on your posts. Reach and impressions, this is like knowing how many guests arrived at the party, reach, and how many of them actually spent time there, impressions. It shows who saw your content and for how long. Follower growth and demographics, this is like tracking who attended your previous parties and seeing if more people showed up this time. In social media terms, it's about knowing who followed you, why they followed you, and how many new followers you gained. These metrics help you understand what works and what doesn't on social media, so you can plan better parties, content. How to collect and store social media data. APIs, application programming interfaces, for data extraction. Social media management tools for data integration. Cloud storage solutions for data archiving. Here's a simple explanation for each point. 1. APIs for data extraction. Think of APIs like super powerful robots that can automatically collect social media data from various platforms, such as Twitter tweets, Instagram posts, or Facebook updates. Example, imagine you're running a campaign to monitor what people are saying about your brand on social media. An API can help you fetch all relevant data in real time, so you can respond quickly and make informed decisions. 2. Social media management tools for data integration. These tools help connect different social media platforms, making it easier to manage and analyze the combined data. It's like having a super efficient librarian who organizes all your social media data in one place. Example, suppose you are managing multiple social media accounts for your business. A social media management tool can help you collect data from each platform, identify trends, and make informed decisions about your online presence. 3. Cloud storage solutions for data archiving. Cloud storage is like a super secure digital safe that protects and preserves your social media data for long-term use. It's perfect for storing historical data or sensitive information that needs to be kept confidential. Example, imagine you are running a social media campaign for a major event, and you want to keep all related data, posts, comments, etc., safely stored for future reference. A cloud storage solution can help you do just that. Challenges in social media data analysis. Data quality issues, e.g. missing or inaccurate metadata. Scalability challenges with large datasets. Ensuring compliance with social media platform policies. Here's a simple explanation for each point. Data quality issues. Imagine you are trying to analyze data from a social media post, but the date it was posted is missing. This can make it hard to understand when the post happened and how it relates to other events. Scalability challenges. Think of analyzing millions of social media posts at once. It's like trying to look at all the grains in a giant pile of sand, it would take forever. Social media data analysis needs to be able to handle large datasets efficiently. Ensuring compliance. Let's say you're working with data from Facebook, but you need to make sure your analysis doesn't break any of their rules. It's like following traffic laws while driving. You have to respect the platform's policies so you can keep analyzing and sharing insights. Techniques for enhancing social media metadata quality. Data validation and cleaning methods. Missing data imputation strategies. Data standardization techniques. Here are some simple explanations. Data validation and cleaning methods. Imagine you're a librarian trying to organize books on a shelf. You'd want to make sure each book has a correct title, author, and publication date, right? That's similar to data validation. It's like checking the information in social media metadata, like usernames or post descriptions, to ensure it's accurate and complete. For example, if a social media platform says John Doe is the author of a post, but really it's just Doe, that's not valid. So, data validation methods can correct mistakes like this to improve metadata quality. Missing data imputation strategies. Suppose you are trying to build a friend list on a social network, but one person's name is missing from the database. You could either leave it blank or try to guess who it might be. Missing data imputation strategies are like using good guessing skills to fill in that blank. For example, if most of your friends have names starting with J, you might impute, or guess, that the missing person's name is also likely to start with J. Imputation strategies can help make metadata more complete and useful for analysis. Data standardization techniques. Imagine you are trying to collect addresses from all your friends, but some write their street names in full, Main Street, while others abbreviate it, Main Street. Data standardization techniques are like making sure everyone uses the same format, e.g., always Main St. This helps ensure that metadata is consistent and easy to work with. For example, if you're analyzing user demographics by city, standardizing street names will help you count users from the correct cities more accurately. Best practices for social media metadata analysis. Use APIs for data extraction to ensure accuracy. Integrate multiple social media platforms for comprehensive insights. Leverage data visualization tools for easy analysis. Here's a simple explanation. Get accurate social media data, use APIs, like apps' own data highways, to fetch social media info accurately. See the big picture, combine data from many platforms to get a complete view of your social media presence. Visualize your insights, use special tools to make analyzing and understanding your data easy peasy. Social media metadata analysis tools and platforms. Hootsuite Insights. Sprout Social. BrandWatch. Here's a simple and clear explanation. Social media metadata analysis tools help you understand what's happening on social media by breaking down and analyzing data from various platforms. Here are 3 examples of such tools. 1. Hootsuite Insights. This tool helps you track your social media performance, including likes, comments, and engagement rates across multiple platforms. 2. Sprout Social. Similar to Hootsuite Insights, Sprout Social provides a detailed look at your social media activity, helping you identify trends and areas for improvement. 3. BrandWatch. BrandWatch offers more in-depth analysis of your social media presence by monitoring keywords, hashtags, and brand mentions across the web. Think of it like tracking how many people visited your website or store last week. These tools do a similar job but for your social media presence. Case study: using social media data to inform business decisions. Company X uses social media metadata to identify key customer pain points. Adjusts marketing strategy to address these issues, resulting in increased sales and customer satisfaction. Here's a simple explanation for the slide content. Company X learns from social media. Imagine you're a coffee shop owner. Customers are posting on social media about how they love your morning coffee, but struggle with slow service in the afternoon. By analyzing this data, you realize that many customers are frustrated with long wait times. You adjust your staffing schedule to hire more baristas for peak hours, and now customers are happy with their experience and come back more often. Company X did something similar by using social media metadata to identify key customer pain points. They made informed decisions, resulting in increased sales and higher customer satisfaction. How to use social media metadata for content strategy. Identify high-performing content types, e.g. videos, infographics. Analyze engagement metrics for future content planning. Optimize content for better engagement through A/B testing. Here's a simple explanation. Using social media metadata for content strategy. Think of metadata as a report card for your social media posts. Identify high-performing content types, look at what types of posts, e.g., videos, infographics, are getting the most engagement and use that as inspiration for future content. Analyze engagement metrics, see how well different types of posts are doing in terms of likes, shares, comments, etc. This helps you plan content that's likely to do well. Optimize content through A/B testing, try 2 different versions of a post, e.g., image vs video, and see which one performs better. Use this info to refine your future content and make it more engaging. Example: let's say you run a food blog on Instagram. You notice that your recipe videos are getting way more engagement than your written recipes. So, you decide to focus on creating more video content using ingredients and tips from your high-performing posts as inspiration. This helps you create content that's likely to do well with your audience. Measuring the ROI of social media campaigns. Assign unique tracking codes to social media ads. Use analytics tools to track campaign performance. Compare results with non-social media marketing efforts. Here's a simple explanation. Tracking social media ads. To measure the return on investment, ROI, of social media campaigns, you need to track their performance. Here's how. 1. Assign unique tracking codes. Give each social media ad a special code that can be used to identify it in analytics tools. This helps separate campaign results from other marketing efforts. 2. Use analytics tools. Tools like Google Analytics or Facebook Insights help track website traffic, engagement, and conversions generated by social media ads. 3. Compare with non-social media efforts. Compare the performance of social media campaigns with traditional marketing efforts to see which one drives more sales or leads. For example, imagine a company running social media ads for a new product launch. By assigning unique tracking codes, they can track website traffic and sales generated by each ad campaign. Then, they compare these results with their traditional email marketing efforts to see which one performs better. This helps them decide where to allocate their marketing budget in the future. How to improve social media engagement. Post high-quality, engaging content, e.g. videos, images. Encourage audience interactions through comments and discussions. Utilize influencer partnerships for reach expansion. Here's a simple explanation. To boost social media engagement, focus on 3 key strategies. 1. Post great content. Share eye-catching videos, images, or articles that grab people's attention. 2. Start conversations. Ask questions or spark discussions in your posts to encourage viewers to share their thoughts and opinions. 3. Team up with influencers. Partner with social media personalities who have a large following to reach new audiences and expand your online presence. Think of it like hosting a party. You want to serve delicious food, great content, have interesting conversations, start discussions, and invite popular friends, influencer partnerships, to make it a fun and memorable event. Using social media metadata for influencer marketing. Identify key influencers in target niches. Analyze their engagement metrics and follower demographics. Partner with influencers to amplify brand messaging. Here's a clear explanation. Imagine you're running a fashion brand and want to promote your new line of eco-friendly clothing. You use social media metadata, data, to find top influencers in the sustainable living niche, which is related to your target audience. You analyze their engagement metrics, how many likes, comments, shares they get, and follower demographics, who are their followers, age, location, interests. Let's say you discover that @GreenGirl has a strong following of young adults who care about the environment. You partner with @GreenGirl to promote your eco-friendly clothing line. She posts photos or videos featuring your brand, and her millions of followers see and engage with the content. This helps increase your brand's visibility, credibility, and sales among her audience. How to use social media metadata for competitor analysis. Track competitors' social media performance, e.g. reach, engagement. Analyze their content strategy and audience insights. Identify opportunities to differentiate your brand's social media presence. Here's a simple explanation. Using social media metadata for competitor analysis. Think of it like comparing restaurant menus at different restaurants in your city. 1. Track competitors' performance. See how many people are looking at each restaurant, social media reach, and how engaged they are with the menu, engagement. 2. Analyze their content strategy. Look at what dishes each restaurant is serving, content, and who's eating them, audience insights. 3. Find opportunities to stand out. Identify gaps in your competitors' menus and think about how you can serve something unique and better. This way, you can differentiate your social media presence and attract more customers, followers. Best practices for maintaining social media data quality. Regularly clean and update data sources. Use data validation methods to ensure accuracy. Integrate multiple data sources for comprehensive insights. Here's a simple explanation and real-world example. Maintaining social media data quality. Think of social media data quality like a library with accurate book titles, authors, and publication dates. You want to ensure that information is up to date and correct. Regularly clean and update data sources. It's like weeding out old books from the shelf and replacing them with new ones. This keeps your database fresh and relevant. Use data validation methods. Imagine a librarian checking each book for accuracy before adding it to the catalog. Data validation ensures that information is correct, so you can trust the insights. Integrate multiple data sources. Picture a researcher combining books from different libraries to get a complete picture of a topic. Integrating data sources gives you a comprehensive understanding of your audience and their behavior. In a real-world example, let's say a marketer wants to understand customer preferences for a new product launch. By integrating social media data from multiple platforms, they can see what customers are saying about the product. Data validation. Keep track of changing customer opinions by regularly updating data sources. Get a complete picture of customer behavior and preferences by combining data from various social media platforms. This approach helps marketers make informed decisions and launch successful products. How to store and manage social media data. Leverage cloud storage solutions, e.g. AWS, Google Cloud. Utilize social media management tools for data integration. Regularly back up data for disaster recovery purposes. Here's a simple explanation. Storing and managing social media data. Think of storing social media data like keeping your favorite photos safe on a cloud storage service, like Google Drive or iCloud. This way, you can access them from anywhere and be sure they're protected. Just like how you regularly back up your phone's photos to the cloud, businesses should regularly back up their social media data for disaster recovery purposes. This ensures that even if something goes wrong, you can still access important info. To make this process easier, use social media management tools that help integrate data from different platforms into one place. It's like using a centralized file system where everything is organized and easy to find. Lastly, consider leveraging cloud storage solutions, such as AWS or Google Cloud, to store your social media data. This allows for scalability, security, and access to data from anywhere. By following these tips, businesses can ensure their social media data is stored safely, easily managed, and always accessible. Conclusion. Social media metadata analysis is essential for understanding audience insights and trends. Practical applications include improved content strategy, engagement optimization, and increased ROI through data-driven decision-making. Here's a simple and clear explanation. Conclusion. By analyzing social media metadata, businesses can gain valuable insights into their audience, such as interests, behaviors, and trends. This information is crucial for creating effective content strategies that resonate with their target audience. In practical terms, this means being able to improve content strategy. By understanding what types of content engage your audience, you can create more relevant and compelling content that drives better results. Optimize engagement. Analyzing social media metadata helps you identify what's working and what's not, so you can adjust your approach to boost engagement and reach a wider audience. Increase ROI. With data-driven decision-making, businesses can make informed decisions about where to allocate resources, leading to higher returns on investment. Think of it like a restaurant trying to figure out what menu items are most popular with its customers. By analyzing social media metadata, the restaurant can gain insights into customer preferences and adjust its menu to meet demand, ultimately driving sales and revenue growth.